All right, we're back for our third installment of Senior Spotlight. Victory tonight for the Mustangs, 12-0 over the Grinnell Tigers.
Yep.
And here tonight for our senior is Elena Bartak. Welcome, Elena. Thanks for coming up and joining us tonight.
Of course.
Appreciate you coming up here and hanging out with us for a little bit. Yeah.
I thought maybe we'd start just by telling those at home that are watching what position you play and kind of what the main purpose of your position or your main objective is.
Yeah. So I play a holding mid, which is a 6 in number terms, but like I'm kind of more defensive middle, and I run a lot, like Kimmy said yesterday, but just like I get in the offense and I also play defense, so it's a good mix.
I can't remember what game it was, but you were playing up from that position and got a couple goals. I can't remember what match that was.
I was playing the 6 in that position.
Yeah.
I think that was against Pella Christian.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
So that allowed you to get higher up into the game, be more involved with the offense. Then just like I said, you got to do some, you got to hustle to get back and support defense as well. Because you're kind of like that first line of defense there at that 6th position.
Because with club, I just play defense, center back and outside back. So.
And that was going to be my question. Is that with your club team, you know, you're not in that 6.
No.
So talk to us a little bit about how you make that transition from club to your high school team.
Yeah, so like my freshman year was COVID year, so I didn't get to play. So initially I thought I was just going to play center back. Sophomore year came around and James was like, you know, Angus is playing in the center back position, maybe we'll push you up. And I was open to the idea and I loved it. I loved doing it, and it was good because I could play defense and then get up into the attack and like make the through balls and get assists. That's always good too. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, it was just fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of assists, I mean, we had quite a few assists tonight. What did you see in tonight's game that how were you guys able to pass the ball and get open?
You know, last night it was prom weekend, obviously, so we were just a bit like lackadaisical. We were just like, pass it to feet, pass and move. That's like one, 2 touches, get it off your feet. I think that's what really like kind of pinpointed like our runs. So we would pass and then like Ella would make a run or Hannah would make a run, Kami would make a run, like creating space.
Gotcha.
And they would move, get unorganized, and that would open up the space to play it through.
Okay. All right. What, when you were younger, what was your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Soccer? Has that always been your favorite sport?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You know, I dabbled with track a little bit of cross country, but club came and I had to pick between which one. Took soccer more seriously. I think I was better at it too.
Okay.
Basketball. I wasn't very good at basketball. I could only play defense, and that was pretty much it. So.
How would you say though that basketball and soccer compare on the defensive side? Do you have any comparisons that you can think of?
Moving my feet really fast.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Aggressiveness. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Anticipation, like going to the ball. If I see a ball coming with the basketball, I go to it. You know, soccer's kind of the same way.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So yeah, good.
So talk to me. Memory serves me correctly. You had an injury.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that injury, how it impacted you, how it impacted you mentally, and then that mental toughness that you had to really lean into to go through your rehab and get back right at that point where we're going into kind of that postseason run in there. Just kind of talk us through that.
It was really hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because it was my junior year. You know, you're looking forward to like reaching out to college coaches and committing, and that was really a fear of mine, was like, oh my gosh, what if I don't commit to soccer? That's like my biggest goal. But the thing that that I instilled was my faith, and I got closer to God, and I was just like, God, how can you use me through this time? And he really showed me that I needed to be there for my teammates. You know, I really needed to pick them up during practice, or just like encourage them. If they made a mistake, just be like, hey, it's fine, shake it off, that's part of the game. You know, pick yourself up and get the next one. So
it really allowed you to be a leader through that whole time as you rehab, but you still recognize that you had a role as a leader on the team. And I'm pretty sure that helped motivate you through all of your treatments, etc.
Yep, because last year I didn't come back until May, so it was like deep into our season, like starting thinking about state and everything. So in my mind, I was like, I wasn't really part of this when they were getting here. You know, I was on the sidelines. I was just trying to do the best that I could for my team.
Yeah, good. I think you did okay. Because, you know,
Thank you.
you're a state champion, right?
Yeah.
You earned that state champion.
So you mentioned college. What is, you know, what's Elena going to do next year?
Next year, I'm going to be attending Missouri State. I'm very excited to play soccer.
Yeah, great.
Yes. Yep.
Do you know what you're going to study yet?
Yes, so it's either biochemistry
Okay.
or biology. I'm
Okay.
not sure yet. Biochem is very, very challenging, so I've heard. So I want to be a doctor when I get older.
Has that been your kind of your favorite class
Yes,
as you've
yes, I
been
love
going
science.
through high school?
Love science.
Okay. How is your last semester going? So, you know, we asked Maya this,
Yeah.
and she only has one class.
I do.
So
I
how-
also only have one class, and that's
What in the
Help me
world?
understand that. I just don't understand that
It's
at all.
the school to work program,
Oh,
and whoever's
okay,
watching, if you go to DCG, you need to do it. It's the best thing ever. It's good. So I work at Elevate Physical Therapy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a PT tech, and so I help people get them warmed up, talk to people. That's my favorite thing to do. I talk to people. I'm like, hello, my name's Elena. I'll be getting you warmed up. How's your day been? And we just like have a casual conversation, and I get to know them on a more personal level, just like with injuries. I think 9 months of like extensive physical therapy really showed me, and I'm like, I can feel for you.
Sure.
So, yeah,
Well, that's great.
I love it.
Well, it sounds like a good program. Not only do you gain some very, very, very valuable experience, but it's a resume builder.
Yes, it
You
is.
know, some things that you can put on your resume in applying for. You know, at some point you're going to apply for medical programs, and you
Yes.
can really lean into
Yep.
this experience.
that's great.
Yep.
That's an awesome opportunity
Yes.
for you and the other students that have that school to work program.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome
think that's
stuff.
great that we have that to offer.
It's very good.
Shall we go to lightning?
Yeah,
Go
let's
to
do
lightning round?
some fun
Okay.
questions.
Some fun questions, okay?
Those are fun
so
questions,
don't
though.
sneak, okay? I
Okay,
got
I
them written
won't.
down here.
I
Okay,
won't.
so here, lightning round. Subway or Jimmy John's?
Subway.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
Snickers.
sandwich
Oh,
at
what?
Subway?
Okay, so I'm a vegetarian, if people don't know, but
Okay.
like anything veggie. So like spinach, tomatoes, like red onion. I'm a really big red onion person. Very good. Cucumbers, mayo, provolone cheese, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and then you toast it. It's so good.
All
All
right.
right, I like it.
Perfect.
All right, Snicker or Milky Way?
Milky Way,
All right, Iowa State or UNI?
Iowa.
You're fired. Ranch or blue cheese?
Ranch,
Ranch.
blue cheese,
Ugh.
stinky.
I agree with that.
All right. Nickname your parents used to call you or called you at some point?
So my name's Elena, but usually people like forget the E, so they just call me Lena, and I love that. That's what my mom
I
calls
think
me.
I'm one of those individuals.
We might have called her that a few times.
And
Two,
yeah,
three
I like
times,
it. And
yes.
then on the field, my teammates call me E. I love that too.
Okay. All
right.
right. Maybe that's what we'll do moving
Okay, there
forward.
we go.
Ease on the ball. Okay. If you had a vacation, would you choose California or New York?
California.
California? Okay.
Yep.
Favorite ice cream?
Ooh, this one's weird, but I like going to Heavenly Delights, and it's Superman and cotton candy. Has to be in that order too.
Combination.
Like
Oh.
Superman on top, then cotton candy. Yep.
That sounds really good.
It is good.
And last question, cake or pie?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good one. Probably pie.
What kind of pie?
What pie?
Cherry.
Cherry pie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A la mode or plain?
Huh.
Ooh, I'm hungry all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
All right. Yeah, it's about time for supper, right?
It is. It is.
Well, Helena, thank you very much for coming in and sharing a little bit about yourself. Congrats to the Mustangs on a big win tonight,
Thank you.
and we wish you the best the rest of the season and on your next adventure next year.
Thank you. Can I give a shout out?
Oh yeah, let's give a shout out.
Both sets of my grandparents are watching, and so is my uncle and my cousins. Hi.
All right.
And I'll say, when I got here, your mom said, "Hey, take it easy on my baby." She said, but then
No.
like 10 seconds later, she said, "Okay, maybe not. Don't take it easy on her." Okay. I think we did all
She's so
right.
funny. Yeah, I love this.
Well, thanks for coming in again, and we look forward to our next home game. I don't know if I know
I
where
think
that
it's a
is.
week and a half.
No
Yeah.
clue.
We've got a tournament this weekend and then a road match next week. So
Yes.
stay tuned. We'll have a couple more seniors in, and,
Yeah.
and hopefully Ryan and I are able to call a few more games. So thank you, and go Mustangs.